Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. We're diving into...
Mythic Mischief.
The one prototype that has made its way onto...
our permanent collection shelf.
There might be like one or two others.
Barely.
I can't even think of them.
Nope.
It was Townsfolk Tussle.
And Townsfolk Tussle has permanently arrived.
Townsfolk Tussle has now arrived. So, like, Mythic Mischief, we're still playing the prototype. This is just such a gem of a game. Now, just so you all know, we do a lot of work with IV Studios. Absolutely adore the crew over there, so keep that in mind. You'll see a ton of stuff coming out, especially as Veiled Fate is about to arrive.
Yep.
And the Moonraker's next Kickstarter is dropping soon. This is still available. I think late pledges are still open for kind of the base game with add-ons and stuff, so feel free to swing over. That's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to show Shira that I can actually beat her at this game, because the last 4 or 5 times off camera...
he's lost. Brutally.
But I have a habit of winning on camera, so...
I have a habit of losing
on camera. Let me do the quick 60 on what this is. Everyone should be aware of it by now. Super cool abstract game where you're going to be playing as different asymmetric factions with asymmetric powers and abilities. The thing that's so neat in this game for me is that it's an abstract game where you control 4 different areas of play, 4 different planes in the board. You control your own characters, you control your opponent's characters, you control the environment you're playing in, and you control the thing that's rocking around to catch you, which in this case is the Tomekeeper. Everything is manipulatable. You have our own little character boards that have special movement rules, throw abilities, areas to manipulate all of those different conditions that I talked about. And the object of the game is to survive. You're going to have your miniatures down here in different zones on the board, and the Tomekeeper is going to be walking his way towards his different destinations, where he's dropping off books that have been enshrined in the library. The object of your class group, I'm playing as the monsters, you're playing as the wizards, is to use your powers and abilities to avoid detection as long as possible while throwing your other victims in front of the Tomekeeper, getting them caught and booted out of the library. The first player to 10 victory points wins, or if the Tomekeeper makes it to the end of the after lunch sequence of cards, meaning he hits 3 different checkpoints across the board before lunch and 3 different checkpoints across the board after lunch, whoever has the highest victory point will win. Shira.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Yes.
I'm going first. You determined I would go first. So I'm going to go ahead and start placing people down, and I get to act first as well.
Yep.
Which is really important. Now, I want to collect as many goodies as possible. And he's going to be moving this way to start. So, like, popping over. I feel good. I'm going to be getting at least three books immediately.
Okay. I'm going to place one of my people there.
The object for you is to try to avoid detection as much as possible, because you know I get to do things first.
Yes, I do know you get to do things.
Now, while she sets up my abilities, I can do a general move. I can do a throw, taking someone and tossing them over. I need a space of 3 clear, though. I can do a barge, which basically pops a wall open like a door, or a bookshelf open like a door. And I can do a distract, which is going to lure the Tomekeeper in my direction, hopefully catching Shira in the process. Along with that, I have the special ability, neighboring enemy moves 2 spaces towards the Tomekeeper, which is amazing. And after lunch, I can go ahead and get a trap token, which is going to keep someone from moving at all the next turn. While I think through my turn, you want to talk about the wizards?
I have my regular move. I can warp, so switch places with people. I can slide bookshelves along their axes. And then I have teleport. I can move a wizard to any open location. And then after lunch special, once per turn, I can place a portal under a wizard, and then portals act as adjacent spaces.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
So, the Tomekeeper moves, is it 3 spaces
4
before
spaces
lunch?
before
4
lunch.
Spaces, 3 after lunch.
He's full after lunch.
He's gonna make it. Which is a real problem.
Why?
Because I want him to get to you before he gets anywhere else. I don't have enough movement. I'm very upset about this. Now, did you slot your extra book?
Not.
You get the extra ability because you're going second.
I do.
Also because you're second best, but we won't talk about that publicly on the internet. I'm going to take my movement down to 0 to go ahead and step over to the side here. That'll give me 1 book. Now, books are important because they're going to start upgrading your
stats,
personal statistics. How could I possibly manipulate you?
I think I want more movement in the beginning. That doesn't upgrade the stat any.
He is 100% getting there. I'm going to take down movement again. I mean, if I can't catch you immediately, getting tomes is not a terrible alternative. And you really are in you're in spots where I could push someone in the direction of the Tomekeeper. Which I wouldn't mind necessarily.
How do you push someone?
Well, I've got that ability specifically.
Neighboring enemy
I've got
moves
Intimidate.
2 spaces towards.
So, like, this guy could go here, and then he would for sure get caught. But it doesn't seem like the most powerful way to use him. My concern, though, is I'm going to leave myself vulnerable. I think I'm going to go for it, though. I'm going to go ahead and step over with this movement. That is all of my movement. So now all I have left is I have the ability to throw you, which will refresh at the start of the next turn if I was in a good position to do it. But I'm really not. And I have the ability to barge open a door, but doing so would probably make me more vulnerable than I need it to. I think so. I think I'm resting here. That's not a very good starting turn, but I have 3 books to lock in.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and place them down on the board, and you can...
Do you prevent me from moving onto your space?
You can move through and pick up the book. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zone 1 has been collected.
Okay.
And he is now going towards Zone 2, which means he catches you if you don't get out of the way.
What do you think I'm going to do?
You're going to get out of the way. All right. All of my stats reset to the number directly above them, except for ones that I haven't used, and it is your turn.
Awesome. Everything is awesome. Okay. First of all, I'm going to use my warp ability. I'm warping with you here. Blarg. Which puts you in the path of that Tomekeeper. Right there. And gets me out of the way. Because he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and catch you.
Okay.
Now I'm going to shift this wall over here.
I also get the chance to go ahead and get bonuses as well. So at the end of reset, I've put in my tomes, I've reset my board to where it needs to be. I also get to up 2 stats.
Yep. And then I'm going to use 2 movement to move 1, 2, sliding through there, grabbing another tome. And then I am going to... Ooh, now is where it gets a little tricky. I am going to...
You're not going to escape.
No?
No.
Escape what? What do you think I'm trying to escape?
I mean, you're definitely catching me.
I'm definitely catching you. I want to catch you more, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
1, 2, 3. I only have 3 more movement. But what do I think it'd be cool? 1, 2. Oh, but I would catch myself in the process. But getting all 4 books would be epic. If I teleported here.
It costs... Oh.
If I teleported onto it and then took a step 1, 2, I can move back onto.
You could.
Okay. Teleporting.
Okay.
Picking this up.
Wow. So you're using
Using that one.
Okay.
And then stepping 1,
2, 3. That's interesting. Now the question is, do you slot those books or do you put one back in the teleport slot? Like,
it also got me out of the way there because I was up there, and so I wanted to leave that zone.
That's fair.
All right, and then now that was all 3 of my movement. I've used everything.
Move the Tomekeeper.
He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
There you go.
You score 1 point.
I do.
At the start of my
standing
turn.
lead. Now I get to slot all of these. I like that teleport ability, so I'm going to reslot that there.
At the start of my turn, get to spawn down in any of these spawn zones. And sure didn't notice that one of those spawn zones is conveniently...
What?
Right next to you.
Oh, yeah.
It's lovely. It's
Is
very
you gonna
nice.
Throw me
I have
you?
so much movement and so many throw abilities.
Yeah.
I'm going to start by literally throwing you there.
You don't throw me across this.
Oh,
you
sorry.
Onto
there. Yeah, it's not quite as far as I wanted to throw you. I'm going to be honest about that.
Yep, that was what I thought.
I'm going to be honest about that. I am then... Oh, interesting. Push, pull, lure, get away. I need you to be more vulnerable. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will end where I'm currently standing. But sadly, I can't get you onto that space immediately. I could pull you... Oh, man.
All right, I've slotted everything. What you doing?
Well, I'm...
Thinking how bad you are?
No. Certainly not that. Trying to figure out how to move you in a lovely way.
Oh, but I like where I am very comfortably. He's going to move 1, 2, 3. And he's going to try to get here, around here, because the rebel takes extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's going to try to go around the outside, isn't he? Because the rebel is blocking movement at the moment. Oh. You're in an unfortunate spot for my throw ability, because I can throw you diagonally, or I can throw you... I have to have a space of 3, though, to do it.
Yes. I've played as the monsters before. That's space of 3. You can throw me across here. I wouldn't mind getting across over there, honestly.
I hear.
Don't mind. Be my guest. Oh, I love these miniatures. I love this game. He's so fun.
Man.
I'm going to go read some flavor text. Wow.
Stop. You're actually in really good positions, which is really frustrating.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Take that down to 0.
Yeah, but I get a book.
Okay. I will introduce you to my characters. This guy, which one are you? This is Mervyn the Great. Mervyn is the self-declared class president 3 years running. If his perfect attendance doesn't impress you, neither will his mustache. Lip fuzz or not, he boasts a pretty powerful compendium of spells, and once turned himself into a calculator, just so he can say there's power in numbers. And you're jumping there.
Yeah, I'm having a real hard time with where you're positioned, because you're in a lot of zones where I'd love to get you.
I hear.
Like, I can't throw you over here. I could throw you there. I've got to use that last throw.
What you're saying is that you're not doing very well this game.
I'm doing great.
Okay, then I'll continue introducing you to my characters. This guy over here is Frazzle. Little known fact, Frazzle used to run with the witches, but she felt like her powers were being stifled by their incompetence, and her sister Frizzle begged their mom to make her stop following her everywhere. Frazzle's bedazzled spellbook looks more like a spelling book, because the darn thing is so chock full of long words. Oh, I might have mixed the two up. And then Spark. You can't forget who Spark is. Spark is over there and she's about to get caught. Spark is a supreme portal pusher. In the blink of an eye, they can be anywhere. They just don't always know where they are going to... And they just don't always know where until they get there. Spark's mom's starting to write their name on their underwear just in case they get lost, but it's more embarrassing and then helpful.
I'm spending my book from here. A neighboring enemy is going to move 2 spaces towards the Tomekeeper. 1, 2, because movement's not restricted when
nice.
You're doing push and pull abilities. So I am getting 2 of you.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Popping off the board. You can spawn back in. He is going to be here. He is heading in this direction at the moment, which is the best hope that I have. And that is going to be 2 victory points for me, 1 additional book to slot into my timeline, and I'm going to go ahead and start updating all my stats.
Cool. I'm going to respawn myself. So you guys are all occupying those spawn points. This is a spawn point. That's a spawn point, and that's a spawn point. Honestly, these 2 probably get me closest to what I'm trying to accomplish. Okay. Now, what do I want to do?
Okay, I'm all slotted.
I want you to get caught. So, it would be really nice if I had my distract, honestly, to pull the Tomekeeper just 1 step closer this way to catch you, but I don't.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even notice that. I'm really, really lucky that you don't have a distract.
You are very lucky that I don't have
I thought you were going to get him with that. I really did.
Yeah, I didn't slot one, which I'm regretting not slotting one, but I can't have done it in retroactively. Mm-hmm. I can for sure get 1 of you. Here's this in case you want to start reading flavor text. I can for sure get 1 of you. The question is, can I get more?
Bolt, Bash, and Beast are an all-star bad dream scare team. This junior varsity cadaver crew reeks of body odor, rigor mortis, and deodorant spray. Hall monitors beware. These monsters do not scare, and these 3 sporty spooks are dying for something to do. Bolt. Bolt is going to be my little guy. It looks like Frankenstein. Bolt is the team captain and the real leatherhead. This hollow-headed himbo relies on his looks and sense of humor to get by. The thing is, he's better at hearing a joke than telling one. The worst puns leave this half-wit horror in stitches. We have Bash, which is the girl cheerleader there. Bash is the head fear leader. She's no stranger to competition. She earns her accolade by performing a terrible tumble, and no one in school will ever forget it. Not for lack of trying. Bash has a great head on her shoulders and 32 neck stitches to keep it that way. And then we have Beast here, which is the big sort of abomination one. Beast is the team's heavy and altogether terrifying guy. He's actually pretty soft once you get to know him. He's got his father's eyes, but they still work really well for their age. Hand-me-downs can be embarrassing in middle school, so it's best not to bring it up. Oh, he literally has his father's eyes.
Oh, that's cool. So I moved one. I swapped places with you, so that's going to get 1, 2,
yeah,
3,
that annoying's starting to get a little... that ability's starting to get a little annoying.
I didn't think it was, though. So,
prefer
now
if you maybe don't.
I'm going to take another step forward here. Take that down to 1. Then I'm going to slide this... I believe I can warp. I can warp on a diagonal. So, but I need to get this out of the way. I'm going to slide this way because I want the Tomekeeper to continue going in that pathway. So that's one of my slides. And then I'm going to take another step forward. 1. And then I'm going to use my last warp to switch places with you over there. So now I'm getting 2 of you. The question is, can I do anything more effective with your third person? I think that's it, honestly. I have so much movement that I didn't use. And I didn't slide enough things. Sadly. Alright.
Ready to go?
I think I'm ready to go.
Move the Tomekeeper.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's at square 3.
Yep.
2 of you. 1, 2. And now we flip to after lunch.
So after lunch, we have new spawn zones, new cube zones, and new objective zones. So let's see here. Cube there, cube there, cube there.
You figure out the cubes.
Spawn zones, well I already did, so just place yours in matching spots.
Okay.
Spawn zone 1, spawn zone 3 right underneath you here.
Good, I like being in 3.
And
It's a very
2.
nice place. Okay.
Alright, last part of the game.
And then I can tick.
So where am I popping back in? Could go right next to him.
1.
Could go down there.
I like tapping this.
You're blocking that. I could be above you. Where's he going? He's literally going to hit 1 and then start going straight back up towards 2.
Yes.
I don't love that at all. I'm going to pop in 1 down here for sure. I'd like to try to grab books where and how I can.
There's these 2 spaces.
Yep. And I'm going to pop into this zone. So, movement. Moving 1 up. Do this. Going to knock a door. Open here. 2 is going to step me over, which should keep me safe as well. That's getting that book. That was another step. Could move 2 down. Then he's going to start going back up. I'm fine with that. 1, 2. Grabbing this book. Down to 1 movement left. Now I need to start utilizing some of my abilities. So you are definitely going to be thrown like this. Does that get you, though? Yes, it does, because I can choose which direction he comes off for him going to 2. And the question is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is going straight through that pathway.
Mm.
Interesting.
He's not going to get my other guy, though.
He won't, but the problem for me is that I'm now in harm's way.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're just going to be... He's going to be able to, like, step on me for sure.
Yes. Great placement for yourself.
Man, I have a trap, though.
Who are you going to trap? Trap an adjacent enemy. They can't move the following turn.
I'm going to step down here. I'm going to place the trap on you. So you're going to be unable to move, which means he's still heading in my direction, but he's definitely going to head in your direction, too.
Cannot move the following turn. Once per turn. So interesting.
Oh, man. Did I move over this? I started on this rubble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my throw ability here before I leave the rubble to pick you up and throw you there.
Wow.
I have 2 throw abilities, so it's not...
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a good throw.
Okay, now here's the other thing. If I go 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. I will catch myself, I will lose a point, but I will get all 3 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that worth it? I think it's got to be. And with spawn right now, you're not going to be able to spawn in too close to me. Let's try this. 1, 2. So he's going to go, catching both. Then end of turn, 1, 2, 3, catching here. That trap isn't as effective, but I wasn't going to be able to get out of the way anyway. I now lose a point.
Oh, I lost you a point already.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm 1 ahead?
Yeah. Yes, he's 1 ahead.
I feel, hey, 1 ahead is no joke in this game.
Okay.
All right, I now get to slot abilities.
Now, where do I want to spawn? So the spawn zone is here. Spawn zones are here and here. The spawn zone is here, there, and right where he's standing. I also want some of these cubey things, books things that we talk about.
I mean, at this point, you're so close to losing. Book things don't even matter that much.
Book things very much matter. 1.
I mean, I'm just going to win by sheer omission. Like, he's going to hit 2 and then hit 3 immediately.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Honestly, that'd be really amusing to make that happen.
It's funny, you can drive endgame. If you're ahead, even by a point, you could choose to try to drive endgame.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Golly.
Well, the only issue is I don't want to drive endgame on her turn, because whoever's turn it is will win.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know where else to spawn.
I know. That's one thing I was looking at.
Okay.
A lot of the spawn zones are not great for you.
Spawn. That's a spawn. I don't want to be down here. It's in Darnaville.
You do have one.
Here or there.
You have one pool though, so you're gonna.
Which way do I want to go?
Did you count her coming off the board? She shouldn't even be on the board.
She shouldn't be on the board.
She got caught on my turn.
That's so darn. What? Well then, I'm not spawning down there. I'm gonna spawn up here.
I'm just saying.
You're not there.
Isn't that awesome?
No.
You can't even catch her. I lost a point though.
You lost a point, but that doesn't help me.
It's awesome.
No.
It's really great.
No. All right. What? How can I even do this? Oh. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to stop him from going that way. That's what I have to do. But he's never going to get you over here. Oh, and I only have 2. I've got... Did I increase the sliding thing? I have 2... No, I wanted to increase my warp. I didn't want to increase my slide.
Okay. Do whatever you need you to do.
There. I like my switcheroo thing. I'm not happy.
No.
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 I can't get things.
Yes. By the way, if you were able to find a way to slide this wall and that wall, you would be able to force him to go the long way around. Just so you know.
I hear. That would require 2 wall sliding abilities, which I don't have.
But you could have had.
3, 4.
You literally just changed that.
I know, but that was what I had intended to do.
I'm just saying.
2, 3, 4. I don't think there's any way I can get that one unless...
Here, move up 2, slide, slide. Spawn here, move up 2, slide, slide.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna flop you over here.
Okay.
Picking up this tome. I'm assuming it's not ending next round. I'm going to switch you over here.
What an assumption you were making.
And grab this tome. And then you like throwing me on 3 spaces. Right now I have you on 2 spawn points though. So taking these down to 0. And now... Oh, okay. Moving out of your way. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. If you just do 1 lure, you're already ahead of me in points. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if... You're not helpful.
It feels good to be on camera, Shira.
Okay. Once per turn, you can place a portal underneath a wizard. Portals act as adjacent spaces for movement for wizards and allies. I'm going to have placed...
It doesn't really help.
No. Placed a portal here. Still have that teleport ability. Honestly, I'm just collecting tomes, but tomes don't help me.
No, not anymore.
I need one more turn.
You do.
So he's gonna get to 2 now, and then on your turn he's gonna get to 3 and win.
That's why I was saying that wall shift.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to retroactively do stuff.
Okay.
I don't like retroactively doing stuff.
Yeah, on camera you have to think faster. On off camera, she'll process a turn, and that's why she wins.
Yes.
I'm real good when people against me aren't thinking.
Yeah.
You giving me the game?
No. Before I moved here.
What are you figuring out?
Before I moved here.
Okay.
Putting this back and taking this up this ability by 1.
Okay.
I am going to move over. So taking my movement down 1. Sliding this.
Okay.
So then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 3 distract. You nincompoop. And then man. Let me reset. Figure this out. Put this back. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, these are my stats. I don't like losing to you.
I know.
And this, as if I'm spawning, I might want to spawn over here.
Are you gonna do my wall? No, you're
No,
still not. You're still not willing to shift your wall.
I'm still not willing to shift it, but I don't like it that you're off the board.
I mean, but I did suffer a casualty with that.
Yeah.
Like I'm 1 point less because of that.
Yeah.
So, the only point of that is you don't get to reap the rewards twice, I believe.
Correct. If I push that there, switch you over there, and do more switcheroosies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That would be all of my movement, honestly. I'm going to have kept my spawn over there. I'm still putting the teleport there, but at least I can catch you and tie you, which will not help you from winning. So, I am going to spend this movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Position myself there. Then I am going to slide this wall up here. And then that was my 4 movement. Then with my 2 movement, I am going to move up here on 2. And then I'm going to switch places with you here.
Okay.
Picking this up over here. And then I'm going to switch places with you here.
Sure.
Putting you there.
Luring him 1.
And then those were my 2 switches. Don't get that extra tome that I wanted. But then, yes, I'm going to lure him 1 this way.
Okay.
To catch you. Which increases me by a point. Also makes his route 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's still going to go that way. Which is totally fine by me. I don't have any movement left. I used my wall sliding ability. I've used all of my abilities. The question is, do I want to teleport? So, your spawning abilities. I'm standing on that spawn point. I'm standing on this spawn point. There's a spawn point here, 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 and here. Am I in any imminent danger? You have minimal movement. Here, 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 here. I think
and
this...
There.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Which card are you looking at? It's not this one.
Oh, you're right.
Looking at this.
I liked that one, though.
Oh, but that's not relevant if you liked that one.
I did like it.
I might teleport, honestly. Teleporting. Wait, you can spawn there. No, that's a bad place to teleport to. Yeah, because if you catch me, yeah, I have to teleport. I'm teleporting over here.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And now I have to place. You got me blocked up there. I've got an option here. Man.
Okay. And now I reset stuff. So this takes down to 0. I am going to...
And I've got to have someone down here.
Put this up here. Because this is powerful.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 total movement, nearly all of my movement. Then I'm using a throw to toss you onto that spot. Now I need him to get up there and back down. So I'm going to lure him 1, 2 here, which means he hits his objective. 2 comes off. Then with this person, I'm going to lure him 2 more. 1, 2.
You did it.
Then at the end of the turn, I win by 1 point. You were so close, though. You did really good.
Not good enough.
Did really good. What a fantastic abstract game.
Not good enough.
Love it. Cool. Thanks for watching. We just wanted an easy night where we could dive into something that both of us enjoy.
Yeah.
It's, like 1 a.m. We've spent an entire week working extremely hard, and we figured we'd play a game for fun.
Pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Whatever the case.
Whatever you do.
Go to bed.
Play more Mythic Mischief.
No, I was telling you. It's time. You should probably go to bed.
I should.
Yeah.
But I want to play more.
Yeah. Well.
Rematch.
Now?
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.